What we are seeing right now is a situation that has entered a very serious international level, and many people around the world are watching Nigeria closely. The whole conversation started with the shocking comment from an Austrian pro-NATO committee chairman who said that what happened on Red Wednesday in Nigeria is a call for former US President Donald Trump to bring military intervention into the country. My people, this is not something anybody expected to hear. And this is why I want you to stay with me, enjoy this gist. And please, as you are listening, like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any updates. So, what really happened? The Austrian official publicly reacted after the violent incident that happened in a church in Kwara State. The attack shook many communities. And because Red Wednesday is a day that brings attention to persecution around the world, he decided to use that moment to make a big global statement. He called the situation in Nigeria unacceptable. And he said that what is happening is enough reason for Trump to intervene with US military support. Imagine someone from Austria involved with NATO policies talking about sending the US Navy into Nigeria. As I'm explaining all this to you, please remember to like this video and subscribe. But he didn't stop there. He took the matter even deeper by saying something that touched a very old wound in Nigeria. The Biafra question. He talked about liberating Biafra, claiming that what NATO did in Kosovo many years ago could also happen in Nigeria. Now, anybody who knows Nigerian history understands that this is a very sensitive topic. Many people still feel emotional about it. Some support Biafra, some do not support it. And many believe that any outside country talking about it can easily create tension. But this Austrian official went ahead and made the comparison. And that immediately sparked reactions across political and religious communities. Now, at this same time, Donald Trump has been giving strong warnings. He said he is not happy with how Christians are being affected by violence in Nigeria. He insists that the Nigerian government is not doing enough to protect people. And he even asked the Pentagon to prepare plans for possible military action in Nigeria. When a former US president uses that kind of language, it is not something small. Reports say he asked for options including support operations, drone activities, and even the possibility of sending major military equipment. My people, this is why I want you to stay with me till the end. And please, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. At the same time, the Nigerian government rejected Trump's comments, saying they are based on the wrong information. The Minister of Information explained that Nigeria and the US are already in diplomatic talks, and many of the things being said online are exaggerated. According to the government, the violence in Nigeria is not one-sided and not only targeting one religion. They argued that many communities, both Christians and Muslims, are affected by terrorism, bandit attacks, and ethnic tensions. They said that foreign leaders should not make the situation worse by painting it as only a religious attack. But even with this explanation, many international bodies have continued to react. Some groups in the Nigerian diaspora supported Trump's call, saying they want stronger action to protect lives in Nigeria. A coalition wrote an open letter asking for immediate steps, claiming there is a major crisis that needs attention. On the other side, faith-based organizations such as the Africa Faith and Justice Network said that foreign military action could make things worse and lead to more suffering. They encouraged peaceful solutions backed by local leadership. Countries around the world are reacting differently too. Russia said they are watching the situation carefully. The African Union said there is no genocide in Nigeria and that the crisis should be solved internally. Analysts from different regions have been giving their opinions. Some believe any foreign intervention can easily destabilize the country further. Others feel outside pressure might force reforms and bring better protection for citizens. As we are going through all this gist, please tap the like button and subscribe to support the channel. So let's break it down. Why is this Austrian official's statement making so much noise? Because he is not just a random person online. He represents a group that advises on NATO policies. When someone in that position talks about sending the US Navy to liberate Biafra, it becomes a global conversation. This kind of talk brings fear confusion, curiosity, and reactions from different communities inside and outside Nigeria. It touches politics, religion, human rights, and national identity all at the same time. My people, this gist is very hot and we are going to go deeper. But for now, please like this video and subscribe so the gist can reach more viewers. This situation is now raising many questions. Should Nigeria allow any form of foreign military involvement? Would foreign intervention bring peace or create more chaos? Can Nigeria fix its internal issues without outside pressure? These are serious questions every Nigerian needs to think about calmly. And while people debate, the insecurity inside the country continues, from northern states affected by bandit attacks to communities affected by clashes, and to places like the Middle Belt, where different groups have been struggling over land and resources. All these things connect back to why the international community is suddenly talking about Nigeria again. Another major issue is the role of social media. These foreign figures did not make their statements inside a formal press conference. They posted them online. In today's world, a single post can travel from Austria to Washington to Lagos in seconds. Influential people know this and they use it to shape global discussions. So when this Austrian chairman posted about Lower Red Wednesday and connected it to Nigeria, many people across the world saw it immediately. Some agreed with him, some opposed him, but the conversation exploded. And as this gist continues to spread, I want you to stay with me and please like this video and subscribe. Now, what will be the long-term effect? One possibility is that all this attention will push the Nigerian government to act faster on security reforms. Another possibility is that tensions will rise, especially if people begin to see this situation as a religious issue instead of a mixed security issue. Another scenario is that foreign countries may try to influence Nigeria's internal affairs more strongly. Everything depends on how leaders handle the situation in the coming weeks. But let's talk about you watching right now. What should ordinary Nigerians be thinking? First, people need to stay calm and avoid any narrative that creates fear between religions or ethnic groups. Nigeria is a very diverse country and division only gives more room for violence. Second, citizens need to ask the government to improve security and be more transparent with plans. Third, people should follow verified information and avoid online panic. These are the kinds of things that can help reduce tension while global conversations continue. Another important angle is the Biafra issue. The Austrian official mentioning Biafra in his comments reignited a very sensitive conversation. People who support Biafra see it as a call for recognition. People who do not support it see it as interference in Nigeria's unity. For some, it is political. For others, it is emotional. It is something Nigeria must handle internally through dialogue, fairness, and respect, not through external military involvement. As we talk about these things, please like this video and subscribe so you can always get balanced updates. This entire situation is also teaching the world a lesson. Insecurity anywhere can easily become a global topic. Nigeria is a big country with millions of people, a strong economy, and huge political influence in Africa. So when things happen in Nigeria, the whole world notices. That's why you see countries like Russia, the US, and others reacting. Nigeria is too important to be ignored, and that brings both opportunities and challenges. For now, what we know is that many international organizations are calling for calm. Many Nigerian civil society groups are warning that foreign military action could bring more problems than solutions. Political commentators are urging Nigeria to strengthen its internal systems, and many communities are praying for peace, justice, and protection. The story is still developing and more reactions will continue to come in. What matters most is that Nigerians remain informed, stay united, and avoid being influenced by extreme opinions. I will keep breaking this story down in a way everyone can understand, so make sure you like this video and subscribe to follow the updates.